That's Jason Foster.
He's here for his 60th birthday.
I thought he was 65. I thought he was celebrating collecting his pension.
No, it's his 60th birthday. Jason Foster, he was being brought over by his girlfriend to celebrate a massive birthday such as 60. John Mazzarella actually fell over the stand when he was coming in for this match, which wasn't a good sign. He's obviously been drinking again. But into this first match of the men's. Could be a ripper. Will Rodriguez get his first victory, PJ, over Willstrop? Willstrop, as you correctly pointed out, the new national champion.
Just wonder how much that will impact the physical condition of Willstrop. It was just last weekend that he took that title. Talk about contrast of styles, and they don't come more contrasting than this. James Willstrop, accuracy at its very best, and the fast, rapid movement of Rodriguez. If Rodriguez can keep his house in order and not open the court up too much, I think he's got a really good chance here against Willstrop today. Looking at the head-to-heads, Joey, the last time they played was in Elguna in 2017. Willstrop won that in 5, 11-9 in the 5th. Apart from that, in the 6 prior meetings before that one, it was only he's only managed to win 1 game.
Wow, that's tough. He's well, he needs to eradicate that that thought. He's also got some new bodywork, artwork. A few of the players this over the Christmas period have obviously visited the tattoo parlour. Paul Cole.
Ridiculous touch. Yeah. Ridiculous touch from Willstrop. He's got the Bose nick there.
I know,
that stays so short.
I know, it's unreal, Phil. It's absolutely ridiculous, Phil. What if you could have a tattoo? What would it be?
I'd get the Prada logo.
You would? Yeah. On your forehead?
Probably inside my lower lip.
Ah, that would be
I
painful.
personally am not a body ink kind of fan. Not a fan of tattoos.
No, I'm not either. Rodriguez has got some new work, though, on his forearm and his upper arm.
He's got the body to carry it off, Joe. I think a tattoo on me would just look rubbish.
Tattoos don't look, well, they don't look good on old people, no.
And out, 2-all.
This is a good start from Rodriguez.
It's a good start, full stop, PJ.
Yeah.
No let. Yeah, go behind.
I think Rodriguez, probably in hindsight, should have played this.
Yeah, well, that's why he was given a no-let.
Down.
Just squeezed.
No, if I see it happening, I'll bring it to my attention. 4-2.
He wasn't happy about the push-off.
Just pay attention here to the line and length hitting from James Willstrop. We talk about accuracy and players finding their corners. He's continually forcing Miguel into the extremes of the court. The length is really pushing Miguel deep into the back, and then when he takes it short, it's that extra step, that extra 2 or 3 feet further up the court that he's got to move. And over an extended period, we're just looking at some of the stats here. In every rally, it's always Rodriguez that's doing the extra amount of work.
4-all.
But he's still locked in here. 4-all. Just got a great message through from a very good friend of ours, Fabian Colitis. And when you were talking about the tattoos and the bodywork and the ink. And his father had a great reference, a great saying. Basically, would you ever put a sticker on a Ferrari?
That's,
that's an absolute belter.
That is a belter. That's a great saying, Fabian.
Top quality there, Fabs. Hope you're well, mate.
If you were a car, what would you be?
E-Type Jaguar.
You would?
The old E-Type, yeah. Love the E-Types.
Well, both these guys are nature's gentlemen. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Player review, Rodriguez.
James was not impressed.
He dropped the shoulder. He shouldn't be laughing, but he wasn't anything malicious. He was just showing to get the ball. But because he's around about the same height as James's waist, so it is a stroke. He's there to play the ball, making plenty of effort. Cannonball is not doesn't go around making a massive habit of rugby tackling his opponents. He's like a little tank, though, PJ.
Oh, he's rock solid. It's like a pit bull.
Yeah, he is.
Just a body and muscle.
Pit bull
reminds
against...
me very much of myself.
Pit bull against a Great Dane. You're more of a Chihuahua. You're a designer dog for sure. Very small designer dog. Well coiffed, but just...
Bit of a teacup Yorkie.
Something a little bit more kind of... James Willstrop would obviously be a Great Dane.
Yeah, that's quality work.
It's immaculate.
But again, it was the damage was done in the front left-hand corner initially. Rodriguez manages to get the ball back,
Lovely
opens up
balance.
the court, but then the control from Willstrop. Locked in beautifully here, 5-all in the first game.
No let.
I don't think Rodriguez even asked there. I think initially he was on his way forwards, but the quality of the shot in the end from Willstrop. Too high.
is the type of rally that Rodriguez needs. Slightly longer in duration, just keeping Willstrop moving.
Yep. Speaking of,
needs to use his speed to counter, though, I feel. Rodriguez, Willstrop goes into the front, and he's on it early. He needs to just counter rather than hold and hit back. It's hard work here for James Willstrop.
yeah, this will be an interesting one. The stats previously showing that it was Rodriguez that
It's
was
good
doing most of the
squeeze.
work. Well, he's won the rally there, Willstrop, but he certainly did the
No, he definitely
majority
did.
of the work.
That's the longest rally we've had so far. Previously was 1 minute 26.56 shots. That last one was 1 minute 30.61 shots. And that distance covered there was over 120 meters for Rodriguez, 117 for Willstrop. So he needs more of these rallies, the Colombian Cannonball.
That's astonishing, though, Joey, isn't it? Because for me, it felt as though Willstrop had done all the work.
Yeah, I know. And that is a gorgeous shot. Goes to show, though, the difference between the body types, PJ. Obviously, smaller, you're taking more steps, hence you're covering more distance.
It's trouble.
Certainly a dead court out there. I know that we talked about the temperature, but it seems to be playing more severely than glass courts in New York. It's a different glass court to the one used in New York.
Good use of height here from Willstrop. Perhaps the effects of those two previous rallies taking their toll on Willstrop. It's going for a review here, and I can see why, because the attempt from Willstrop, you could possibly argue, was a little bit light. He certainly doesn't want to plough through Rodriguez. I think he could get the ball, though.
He could what?
He could have got the ball. Just one stride away, isn't it? He wants to go through the line here to Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think he could have got that.
Yes, decision upheld. Rodriguez has no reviews remaining. 6-7.
Accurate hitting again from Willstrop.
Oh, wow.
But again, it's the finished product to
Look
the
how
front left-hand corner,
how
but
low
the
he gets.
damage is done in the back left-hand corner. Watch
Sure.
the quality of the
yeah,
length
it's brilliant.
there.
But look how low he gets, PJ. He's 6'4" officially, not 6'3". How low he gets on that one.
I think he'd be a pretty good limbo dancer.
He's not a good dancer.
Limbo?
Is he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, imagine him on a set of roller skates doing the splits under the
Oh, I
old
could definitely imagine that.
couple of Pepsi Cola cans. Oh, my goodness. How short does this stay?
Well, this is the problem you see for Rodriguez. Last two rallies have been 7 and 9 shots, 13 seconds and 15 seconds. So Willstrop's used all his experience in his class, but the attack comes from Rodriguez. He's got to make a move now, though. 2-point cushion here for Willstrop. Fascinating squash.
Yes, lad. 7-9. Stroke to Rodriguez.
Nearly airtimed over him. Check this out, PJ.
8-9.
Straight through and out of Union Station. Clever serve. Oh, good movement. Oh,
It's suddenly gone bonkers.
it is. This is great control.
To Rodriguez.
Well, the frustration there. You could hear a lot of vocality from Rodriguez into this, but he's
It's definitely a stroke,
that's a
isn't
stroke,
it?
yeah, it
it's
is.
a stroke all day long.
it's a stroke. that's a stroke. He's not quite clearing out of there. From that angle, it looks like a stroke.
All day long, yeah. He would have chopped him in half there.
Still being taller than him.
Stroke to Rodriguez.
This is good spell from Rodriguez.
Remaining 9-all.
Well, if the Colombian cannonball can take the first, certainly put added pressure on James Willstrop, even with a 7-0 head-to-head against the cannonball.
Oh, he's gone for it.
What's he done there? I mean, it's a great shot when it comes off, but
also there's a time to play it, Joey. I mean, the importance of such a rally, 9-all, just when you felt the momentum was in the way of the Colombian.
didn't have to risk it in that way. It's given a game ball. This is going to be tough going now for the Colombian. It's going to be locked down from the marksman, I would imagine. See the T position of Willstrop, Peach. He's very alert and he's high up on there. Look.
Oh,
that's wild.
My goodness, that was close.
Tight work. It's a 1-2. He's done well. It's great squash.
Tane.
Oh!
Oh, he's gone for the let.
No reviews.
He's got no review either. This is a stroke decision all day long.
Almost a line to the ball.
Almost a line.
This is a stroke all day long. His string's
well,
gone.
yeah, well, that's why he played the weird shot. Oh, God.
How's that not a stroke?
Oh.
Watch this again, watch.
Willstrop's
I
racket.
mean, it's miles away from the sidewall. That is poor.
Willstrop's racket went. That's why the shot was so odd. But, I mean, that for me is, goodness
Stonewall.
gracious.
That's a stonewall stroke all day long.
What's happened there to John Mozzarilli? What a bit of fortune there for James Willstrop. Fresh racket, serving once again at 10-9 in this first.
10-9. Game ball.
Clever serve from Willstrop. Just as you'd expect, really.
Oh, he's
dear.
done for the leisure. Oh, he's going headless turkey here.
Headless turkey now, is it? It's a new one. It's tight.
Good hold.
Just that fraction of delay, isn't there, in that swing of Willstrop. Just stops the movement of Rodriguez.
Working hard here, the cannonball. He really is trying to keep his tempo up.
It's a chance.
To Rodriguez.
Just didn't quite find the length. The ball just clips the side wall a touch early on here for Willstrop.
And out 10-all.
He's working hard to try and get that.
No review, no. And out 10-all.
But it does now, because we're into a tie break. Both players refresh the review.
Oh, that's unbelievable retrieval. Stayed so tight.
And again, look at the recovery though from Willstrop.
Such a good camera angle there. You just see the accuracy. Oh, he's getting frustrated there, Rodriguez.
Well, he's going to be in trouble here. Oh!
Oh, it's out. It's heavy.
You back wall boast out of court.
He's frustrated, Rodriguez.
Yeah, he
he's not enjoying the fact that he's having to work so hard to move around the frame of Willstrop.
11-10 game ball.
That's a big costly error, that back wall post going out of court on the front wall, PJ. Aggressive play. Oh, he forced it.
Hand out 11-all.
What are you feeling here?
I've got a feeling Rodriguez is going to sneak it.
Who?
Rodriguez is going to sneak it.
What, the first game or the match?
First game. Certainly bringing out the best of each other here so far. She's pretty disciplined as well from Rodriguez. At times can go a little bit, as you call it, Joey, disco time. He's been very level-headed so far. It's when he plays his best squash for me.
Yeah, agreed. Consistent and solid. That's how he won the British Open.
Got to watch the movement there, though. That's a poor decision. The movement of Rodriguez here.
He's got to review this.
Play review.
It's a poor decision again for me, Joey. Just got to watch the movement off the ball here. Takes his space. He stands strong, he stands firm, but he needs to allow a line here for Willstrop through to the ball. He can't get through. Willstrop can get that really, really easily. He's a big chap, one stride.
Yes, decision overruled. Willstrop has one review remaining. 11-all.
John, that's the rule.
You don't get to ask.
Huh?
You don't get to ask.
That's a dangerous thing.
No, you
That's the rule.
no, you died.
And that was a
You
letter
don't
well.
get to ask.
And that's a letter well.
Call cleaners, please.
Huh?
You don't get to ask. No,
I'm asking for a leg.
no,
I'm asking for a leg, John.
no let.
Review.
For what?
For the leg.
It's interesting, obviously, as a player, if you dive, if you're the one to dive, which makes sense, you can't then stop the rally. It has to be down to the opponent or the... Yeah, which makes sense, as otherwise you could just be diving all the time and just asking for a let straight away.
Yeah.
We've seen some epic dives from the cannonball over the years. He's asking for a let ball here, so we've got to go to a review.
No let. Player review Rodriguez on the no let decision.
Just want to give a shout out to a mate of mine from back in the school days, Miles McGowan. He's watching in LA at the moment with the LA Massive, enjoying SQUASHTV. So
Very nice
Miles,
too.
hope you're well and still thumping the squash ball. Always had quite a temper on the court.
Well, certainly not a let ball on the decision.
Yeah,
It's more to do with the dive.
Yeah, but he's just done that because he's wanted a bit of time probably to regroup.
Rodriguez has no reviews remaining. Hand out 12-11.
So game ball for the marksman. I just think with that experience of James Willstrop at this stage in such an important first game, particularly with the duration that's been happening, that we're going to see him lock it down. It's good tight work though from the Colombian #1. He's keeping his discipline here, Peach.
He certainly is. I'm impressed with the body language of Willstrop though, Joey, as well.
He looks sprightly.
Look at the intensity with his movement off of the shot back to the tee, and he's getting a really kind of low crouched position.
Yeah, he's on his toes actually.
Yeah.
You can see his calves just contracting when he's pushing off. So he's got the feet are lively, which is a good sign. He's not flat-footed today. He's looking sparky. Must be all that quality food he's having at his host. Yeah, it's sharp. He's got a good split going on the tee. It's looking a bit ragged here. Oh.
Down.
Would never have expected that.
Hand out.
Honestly, I would never expected that shot selection necessarily either. Rodriguez was off to cover anyway.
Who was that?
Who?
Who was?
Rodriguez.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Sound like Jonathan Was.
Oh, he's done it. That's more like it. He's gone for the classic straight drop, floor to sidewall.
13-12.
Can't get better than that.
Game ball.
Losing track of how many
I was
game balls the
just thinking
marksman's
the
had.
same thing, yeah. I think this may be number 4.
25 minutes, so with the longest first game on the glass court for the men so far in this tournament. It's not even a completion of the first game.
That is so short.
Video referee decision.
Oh, he's got the rugby ball. He's thrown it straight into the face.
Jason Foster's thoroughly enjoying this one. Very good referee himself. Very good player back in the day as well,
He
Jason
was.
Foster.
Happy 60th birthday to him.
Oh dear, oh dear. He went through the interference
he committed
here,
his lunge
Joey.
here. There's the big lunge commit. Oh. He's committed his lunge. He's lunged here and then... Blah. If he gets a let, that would be a real bit of fortune, I would say, at that point.
I actually think he could have got that, though. I think Rodriguez could have got the ball.
Changed your tact. There you go. Let
Yes,
ball.
sir.
So balancing out a little bit.
12.
Still an
Game ball.
opportunity here for Rodriguez. He's facing game ball down. Just enough interference, according to the video official, who's recovering from the rugby ball that was thrown from Mazzarella directly into his nose. Willstrop pushing up the court even further. He squeezes the error.
This is what we talk about, the importance of getting onto the ball early, taking time away from the opponent. Rodriguez not able to recover back to the tee.
1 game to love.
Well, the marksman, 28 minutes, look at that. 29, it's going up as we speak. Willstrop leads the Cannonball in a quality match so far by 1 game to love.
Goodness gracious me, I mean, these World Championships certainly throw up the top quality matches, and this is one of the highest order. 2 players, completely different styles and contrasts. And they're certainly playing well both together at the same time, and that's always a pleasure to watch. Willstrop, the accuracy and the hitting, finding his corners and his range, but Rodriguez, for me, is doing a great job of controlling his emotions at the moment. So many game balls opportunities for Willstrop's, a couple of wonky decisions at times, but the all-important experience of Willstrop, as Joey quite rightly said, just enough. And Willstrop takes that first game in over 25 minutes. There's the urgency. He knows
minutes.
the significance of that first game.
29. Goodness gracious me, look at the distance covered, PJ.